Abusia Samakaya 2020 general election course no atutu because wo awutu senior east ewo Kaswan Patemu and no na NDC MP and dindi na akoyo edibetu dwa say the MPP MP ne dindi HAWA KOOMSON atututu akum nipa bi mu anona after 2024 election President John Dramani Mahama winning yen or taxi interior minister ne dindi Honorable Muntaka say onye electoral violence in investigation across for the past few years. And on an entire ban say after the investigation, Honorable Muntaka Bedbetu said 2020 our awutu senior east electoral violence a course no. Na HAWA KOOMSON must say on to no cry. On the day of incidents, no onig or hobby. Until there NDC MP Bedbetu Jani and Tro. Abusia Jemre could see in Sama or Medituja.
Yamongra manusemu na wapanyini bia wabempaye. Ewo amanyosemu a watramanyosemu wini besu apono emu ye friend Dr. Bernard tutubwa he. Ene kasa wasi ade enye na enye pepe wasi di pei. Waka magana di shenye na dati bisembra shebe dwania wujina ode mo manfo wo wutu senya east. Abatu ampesu ya so Phyllis na akwoyo mami watu anamubia ye wanye ni ye kra ni nyina da ene se embre bi atwa mami de beto monten. Se mami ano ano yembra shebe dwania wonu betu no Mavis HAWA KOOMSON. Mami yene deba ha boy bi peso wajeje mo fa ba bia no tata no amwa hwe kura no waje ne nkwa e de free ne nsem na emre yeto abawie asem wo isi yemfie mpinu ne aduonu na yeto abawie ye no na abanse ho wo ba ye hwehwemu basa ye kunsum papamu a ekoso woje mom ye chi wo manfo dufu bi ba bi to anana no mo nse adu na bi pra no wo ba ye hwehwemu dia fa wonto so afo wo no ene hwe bambo ho nsem so e wo mamu ba yank wo no nya hwehwemu no emfa ho Muntaka Mubrak emo panyini wane badwaku wo mote wo de yose yo afei na panyifo de ho nkrata ba monten wasofo friends and trofo de nsem to dwase sansa fa de wo de kire na de ni fenti na awrakwa wo de kokobɔ no maso eti wemu mo ye no ehu susuaso nyina da wo de betudwa ama Ghana de hie nyina da awunu bi na ebra wo kasa no ba ba kire mu se Ghana fo be kaya ensem ama me Phyllis na akoyo ebeka ye no wo moto wo nsa frɛ no so wo medi mu adanse wo ba ya wo so ka no watra nti wo muntie no watra na bibi sazi no asobu de je se Ghana fote enti asem ne ba monten na ne wo mafo we hu kasa kire yi nom ne ade na doctor Bernard tutubwa hia ba monten se maame na mo na wo tu ye ne de wantwa ne ye esanse hwe asem bi wo ese chamia no asem bi wo ese nana no wo na ansem na wo ka na no den eti se ne pa wo sai betwa U10 wo betwa kokonifu aba beka so asem na wo kan na di wo kana na bro akokotwa wo boa wo se maame no wa mo ne homoden wo
ya ne du baby akwa yuni amanye for no provocative ya some be and the fighting for power and authority you be say or to me na or the back no be we na investigation akoko pie mo no na ni masemu say ya butututu ebi mu kura ka so mu beku no eno me na sefo ono afi de ono akoko di na ho no na wa hu say the 2 minutes dia ba ma men kan kura no pre we akoba ni say wa wa chitafu ni na hu say di mu pie akoko ba say ubeku ni pa kura na dia di tinya obeye ubetse ni pa na dia di tinya obeye ubegu ni pa eni masi na dia di tinya no so obeye na before the car actually look back at the problem see we have to what's the idea at the mount and the woman idea at the mount you know when sabeka the mum ya hin na dia su de bere e bebro enti ye no enyo no nko seven previous enyo no nko before ne de ne na nko apaso de enyo no nko enti we hu se do ye ne nya ofa chopa mood enfa nko ma HAWA KOOMSON ene MPP ko no we de enyo bi na cost na no kasa ma no no
nti ofanyine kotie ni obi a wabepaye e wa manwesem a wokyera manwesem e wo wini besuapon no mu Dr. Bernard tutubo ahena atreye se wo kyerem se asem no se de esi akwaye ne de chawpa ne bom wo ho wamra na ja wase aboa no wasemaka na so menwe wonfa chawpa embre Ghana de hye na asemi ene ase duadua mu odia e wo de esi na betri so han ye kekafu na keka de madam pan ye kan so bo ni nyina da maame na akoyo wo kyekere ye te se boa te se kentenku nipa wo de bo no ye maame Mavis HAWA KOOMSON eti enko na kache ne ne ntwetwe nkomonti ne dwa so nsem dwumadi so ene oba monte so oba bedware no fi woni pam oba beka ama Ghana de hye nyina da tibi ye fantu so ne mane nye ho na se kaka wonya me be kire wo so wedi awurade na adi na semama no na akoyo de na asem nya de obeka essence wo no kra wo hu na no osuro no
me bumper yes man will be a sia politician bit say na call we contest na we sia will be say na call and yes so na yi 2020 ni gina yi nti me ma ko yi 2024 me say enye hwe na wan wo me ba sekan na ka opese ku me ba no me ni me amaye no and it's like she was able to instigate her people so when ni na be nya time kese bi ma me ne me ba no nya time kese bi ma me ne me ba no enye nya me ne be mu a sekan yi omo wo me be me say di akola no cost to yes ka nkakwala na abranti ama wo na tete no for 33 years now person uchi ni nkwa fini nsemusa 33 years now uchi ni nkwa fini nsemusa akwala yo to wonu ni na ye pe woni akwala ni age ye pe eti se wo obi ku eji ufu ma mi nsemu ebe wo ma me now person unku me ba anye ye no asamba the chant to happen so say ye fa me nkopu ami da ya me asisa ade no ankoya ankwa so prison ni me say ni aka no nyankopon oba vindicate
Any I quote ye Canembra Shebejania no Jana Edema man for a Wutu Senya East. Abato Empress so Mammy HAWA KOOMSON no and out is what they some to just Yamia. Sabi were running a quarter for a document one on a becanasem. Eddie Amano and Watchrey and a watchroom out our Kodu and Wayne Mirka, Waprakutan and Wayne Natopa. Wapani Munta Kamubarak was a basobodia donka yobia. And one edition, woman you call me in Quatuku dia Cataso, Dean and Quabon by us with ye, what didn't cry. I saw Yamini.
Kata, mediti, na me so. When yame waya mame ya esan me ni je say at the end of the day are they vindicated say enye me HAWA KOOMSON ena ntra call your etwa to me so no me na me ye enne obi ehu wi ase ni na ehu eti me bia ni ameka ne say me da bambofo na omo ye investigation no ene mi ami ni abema Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, Interior Minister, so say, or no so when to me and Case, Adia Mamma you could Timmy found see now what they are about out. Are they vindicating? It's immediate Yamina Medana say at the end of the day, no, Odia will say a being born in above one of the atoms, so just because to have the seat, and you no cray.
Wachami ani masamka wasina na wasuma kane Wutu Senya East Emrashebe Dwani Mame HAWA KOOMSON eno no na yakoka so ane ne potamu wamafo bi ohɔ ne ase Mumrashebe Dwani a watwamu ene Mrashebe Dwani a wote so na gya wotwe da wuro no ensam no mudi mani ade acha mu ne sen
obepa Ghana fo nyina acho na obepa ka so fo nso nyina de echo na yono so ye gini tum se oye mpi wo ka so ha se wa me pa cho de a edu abato a enya de obi betimi ato abaye den ama no san se wo ye mpi na otwanto etu nyonko so a ebe den na ye hu se wo bebu ka so ha ye na be no kra na dedi na akoyo hu se ade oye ye no anye ni ye di a ene wa sa mpa Ghana fo nyina acho ese ye ma me no ono ye obatan ena odonipa iti onye sa ade no the SCD deal ena ne ka say the SCD deal was say nko be pa cho but cho fa na ye say your force ni pa say o me pa cho nti onu anka say hwe ni mu no hu say de wa ye wa ka so afo bone since your original Kaswa name or parliament is so who so I so for bone nti o say me na me pa ka so for che o dia ka so ready say e be gina tu na obe ye che pa na eden abrey e ready onu anka sa on pa ye ma me cho ye ma me do ni papa pa wo ye ni papa
Amafo bi ohɔ ka so wadwenkyerɛ ne kotie na kwa.
Well, but by observation, under the same report, point 4 of the report, make a very good observation about the happening here at war, Wutu Senya East, Kaswa, and in Patemo. Now, that has become more of a controversy in that same report. Report and observation, make an indication, sir. The said allegation of a tour, HAWA KOOMSON, as against a year. More candidate and now member of parliament, Phyllis now call you at the time. I now watch say HAWA KOOMSON in the team coste ne in fact ne casa now what did Juma on election day. One more Shiano, one more 222, one more Kunipa Bako, one Larry, one more Kuno, any the Kahunina. Now the report is saying, sir, I mean, in fact, Phyllis Nekrano on the grounds as at the time the incident happened. Virtually indicating that there was a lie told to the entire nation as at then. How do you respond to this?
With the lie being told, there's no lie here. Let's face it. Obi wana obi.
But there is no substance to prove.
I'm saying that if somebody died there or not,
somebody might have died, but there is no
so
substance to prove.
Was there a gunshot? The person died from gunshot.
There is no substance to prove, sir. The said allegation was attributed to HAWA KOOMSON.
According to the report, they are saying that the others, amount to me reaching out to them for their comments. And yes, I know.
Exactly.
So how can we conclude that there's no substance in what they are saying? You have not listened to me. I have not commented. Doesn't mean that there's no substance in what you are saying.
Yes, but we can make an argument based on now call your or no response or the committee and say as at the time of the incident, she was nowhere close to the perimeters incident, okay, yeah.
Nakuyu, have you listened to Nakuyu from herself about what actually happened? Because here in the Facebook war, and then problem the interviews, they interview her on all this on media platforms. She said a lot of things about those incidents. So why are we trying to put the blame on the lady as if the lady is running away from what happened on that day? When we know that very well, the lady was very much devastated about the death of the young man, who is our party person. No, Papa no, a serious party activist. And so we didn't take kindly to it. Because of political power, they use political actors and misbehave and kill our party person. So people cannot be blaming her for this. They should have listened to that other aspect of the actors who were also involved in that.
Mr. Tanko, the whole point is that, I mean, for interviews that she granted during the election, we have accept of it. I mean, we've played it on air this morning. But the concerns again still remains that the task force commissioned by the Interior Minister, per the report, has said they have spoken to the Honorable Member of Parliament, and she has given an indication, say, as at the time of the incident, she was not present. Again, the so-called Mahindra or team at the time of granting interviews during the election period, she ought not to have been in that Mahindra. And unless the driver and the people who accompanied the deceased person, they are the ones who narrate the real issues that happened on that day. This account Nakoyo herself has given by the report that we all have read.
And this reporting that we are talking about, Nakoyo, after the report has been released, has not spoken. Okay. Has she spoken? Have you heard from her?
She hasn't, but the report gives an indication says she was interviewed.
We shouldn't blame. Some people are calling on her to resign.
No, I'm just saying, the minister's report has given an indication, sir. She was called upon. She was interviewed, actually. And these are responses.
It still doesn't negate the fact that our party person was killed. It doesn't negate it. That is our problem. We shouldn't use this one to run away from that fact. The way they were misbehaving in Kaswa all over the place and turn Kaswa to a jungle land, was that the best thing for Ghanaians to live under this kind of terrorist act? They were just killing people as if they were animals. What kind of behavior is that? And we are saying that we shouldn't be using this one to negate what really happened on that day. Somebody is lying 6 feet.
No,
but we are talking about somebody not being present or somebody present.
What it means is that we should not place substance on the minister's report because of some of this incident I see entering a minister no person will get to the bottom of it. Now miss a question any day if the minister wants to get to the bottom of all the snippet of issues happen here, now you are the member of parliament. First of all, you made an allegation. So come to the committee, come to the task force. Tell us what actually transpired. Now you've given your version of the whole incident. I'm a task force capture in a report. We are not downplaying the fact to say Nipewuye. But if there were causes to that data, why is the member of parliament not telling the committee what actually transpired? And are you saying, sir, we should not give credence to the reporter, Minister Eddie Abetua Bontiana?